yes to people. So I'm in Manchester Airport, so I'm going to speak about my 4-day whistleblowing case up in Scotland from Grangemouth for a company called Altrad. Now, I'll explain the background and then how the whistleblowing come about, and then see what you think by the end. Because come February, we're going to not only be calling bans on the unions, the fees, we're going to be calling corruption and employment judges to be arrested. Why? There's lots more than just this case. Leeds Employment Court, you're getting addressed. We're waiting for February. I'll explain February at the end of this video. So we'll go to 2023 May. Now I've got a court case, got probably about 3 in now. Same companies, blacklisting. So it's getting heavy for these two in question, Altrad and another one, Power Firm. So to try and get out of this court case, because it's getting, well, we're stuck here. They've started me employment at Grangemouth, Scotland, and I was in Rotherham at the time. So it's all political start. I know what's happening. I can't say no, because I'm saying they won't start me work and I'm struggling. So it's a bank holiday Monday. I drive up to Scotland because they want you on site on a Tuesday. Now this one, the amounts of people who get ripped off in the Blue Book trade saying it's a bank holiday Monday, you've got to be in Friday, you've got to be in Tuesday. Well, people who aren't phoning, sick, and if you're ill, you might not be able to phone in, so you still should be covered by coming in the Tuesday and saying, I was off ill Friday. Or if you were in a Tuesday, get in Wednesday and say, I couldn't get the phone, I was bad. So they're ripping everyone off. Anyway, so I turns up on the job Tuesday, straight away, don't get inducted where anyone else does. Me and a lad, right up at the headquarters. Before they start, straight into the toilets for your drug and alcohol. Pre-employment, you can do urine. I'll do another video, how people are getting tested wrong, sacked wrong. But anyway, so done the pre-employment, sound passed, full day induction. So halfway through the induction, it gets to where you lodge form. And on the lodge form, you've got 2 boxes. You tick dependents at home, basically got rent, mortgage, people to look after, so you don't get taxed on your measly £300, £305, whatever, lodge for 7 days, as per Blue Book national agreements. Also, there's a box with your tick. No dependents, might live at your mum's or what have you. So you tick that box, you get taxed now about £60 a week. So what's that, 61? £240 a month. That's basically a week's lodge out of the 4 weeks mission. So when the ladies brought them in, I'm already known, they started me here for a political start to get out of this court case, but there'll be tricks. So this is trick 1. Got the form, so I said to the lady, look, I've not been on the jobs for a while, so I don't tick their own box. Which one to show I don't get taxed? Well, how do we know where you live? So I just burst out laughing and went, well, I've got my driver's licence, so I've got another snotty comment. So I'm looking at her, I thought, here we go, I've not even got on the job, and we're getting tricks. So I said, well, there's my driver's licence, plus I've been in court cases with these, they got me address. I'm not going to lie, if I lie on this declaration, you've got to sign, I declare this to be true. I said, I put myself in the frying pan. What the reason behind this is, they think people give addresses miles away to get a bigger fare, bigger travel time. You're talking out of 200 men, women, one might do it. So they try and say everyone suffers. So anyway, I said, well, I'm ticking the box where I live, and you're not taxing me. So she walked out and left me, left the form. So you come back in and went, we need your rent agreement, mortgage agreements. I said, well, that's data breach. You don't have to send you all that information to prove where I live. Yeah, you do, or you're getting taxed. Walk back out. So I've got my rent agreements on my email. So I said to the fella inducting us, have you got her email address? I said, because I'm going to get taxed here. It's wrong, but I'm going to have to play the game. I said, but you're getting done for data breach. He's panicking here. Anyway, he's give it me, sent it over. She's come in again. I said, did you get that? She went, yeah. I went, data breach. He went, what? Man's got all my information, my partner's information, you know, blah, blah, blah. My partner might have went through previous domestic violence. She might not be on radars. You know, bit of a protected living, say. I say, and your headquarters is Rotherham, and that's where she lives. And say she had previous domestic violence, that's where they all live. Friends will work in this company. I said, so that's one reason why you could be data breaching. Do you want me to give you another 20? Anyway, done the induction, they're all kicking off. I backed it up with an email. You've took wrong data, unsecure, you shouldn't be doing it. So get on the job now. They're already bullying me, want to tax me. Get on the job. Or a few little tricks, I won't get into them, they're just little snides. Put me on the worst, like, little parts of the job where what you call long-termers and the snides, 80% on this little part. Just wait, I'll say about the shop steward soon. We'll get to that, where he lied on the day I left twice. So I'll go on now. So I said to the supervisor, I said, am I getting paid the bank holiday? I've heard rumours no one's getting paid for travelling. You get your fair travel time. I said, but you should, give me your contract and as per work and week and blah, blah. I said, you get your bank holidays anyway. I said, is that true? Well, that's stumbled. So anyway, a few things are happening. I'm just turning in, doing my job, going home. I mean, get on these for conditions. You have to, say you're on an 8.5 hour shift, you park miles away, got to walk from the car park right the way through the power plant to where you work on the little part of the power plant into a massive air tent. Disgusting. That's your cabins. I mean, they're bad enough cabins anyway, but this, everyone's asleep done in, 7 days a week, no rest, no job and knock, just there, 5:30 every day, clocking out on the job. So 8 hours is only on the site, or 9.5, but you're there 10 because you take your dinner off. So all this walking half an hour in the morning, half an hour after work, there's an hour. Got to get from your house to the car park. So you're fucking out for a 9.5 hour shift, 13, 14 hours. Anyway, so back to the job, there's tricks, they're starting the other. So done my week in hand, start the Monday the next week, payday's due, first one. I'm due a fare from my train station in Rotherham local to the job, and my travel time, so say 6 hours at your basic rate. Gets me a pay slip Wednesday, fair mission, well half of it, it's only paid half and no travel time, and my bank holiday mission. Wage query in Wednesday morning, so before we start, it's Wednesday morning. I've got my way through email, so I'll put my query in. As soon as I come onto the job, gone to the supervisor, ask for a wage query, Phil. It's what you do, people, and you never see you get your pay slip. You can't argue nothing, and when you do it, it's wrong, you put a query in. That's a process. I'm not there to break that. I've done it all my life, so you'll know why I've said that. So anyway, then we find out one of our friends who's our trade, who's well known by all of us. There's 2 big massive companies on Grangemouth. Outside Billfinger, our friend collapsed on the site yesterday, Tuesday, and died. So on the next morning, all Billfinger, our trade, they got together, company, go home, you can't be working today, unsafe, respect, all that. So all us other tradesmen in the same trade for outside, a lot have gone on the site, apart from where we work. Our shop steward in the morning held us in a meeting and said, if any of us leave, his family won't get the money, and lied. The site said, well, they work for Billfinger, so it's not us stopping it. And they've all gone through respect. I said, we know this lad, this, that and the other. A few, he's English, isn't he? I said, what's that got to do with it? We're all laggers. I said, I've worked in Wales when a lot of Scottish have died, and Welsh and English, whatever. And if it's a respect, we've done it together. We don't fucking separate English, Scotland and Welsh when it comes to a death. Especially when it's on your Scottish site. It was about half a mile on the site. So this hasn't happened in England. It's on your site. Your site should be respecting this man today. Anyway, they all stayed. So anyway, break comes, wage query. Little supervisor, 3 foot big, thinks he's 12 foot. Andy, he's, I know this is where you know what's going on now. They're all talking about, going through courts. Get him up on that plant. Get our long-termers to fucking sort him out. This, that and the other. They couldn't. Anyway, wage query. So the big baldy fucking stupid site manager who's miles away, he must have went over wage query, not to payroll. So that he's done a query. So he sent a message, tell him I'm on my way down, wait after break. So little fucking 3 foot dwarfs come over, you've got to wait for him. All right, no worries, everyone's looking. Now this shop steward who's just lied about staying or we lose the family money, has got 3 scaffolders. They work the bank holiday. And they only picked up a day's wage. And I could hear the steward going, what it is, you only get your day's wage. You don't get double time work in the bank holiday. They were like, we thought we get double time and the bank holiday. He went, no, you get a day off whenever you want. So you're being paid, but you can have a day in lieu and a single rate. So they work the bank holiday, these scaffolders, for just a normal day. And have a little day off somewhere when they're not busy. They pick. Fucking, so they're looking at me knowing I'm waiting for this manager being told for the bank holiday, travelling. So anyway, everyone goes on the job. This lion shop steward, we call him red light. Got a face like a red light. Red light. So I'm on my own now in the compound, he's there. So then the managers come. Bit of small talk. Hi, Andy. All right. What's going on? Wage query. Manager. I'm the only one. Scaffolders kicking off. They're all on the job. I'm here. Okay. So he walked in this room, not an office, in a fucking cupboard. So I went to the shop steward, because I'm playing the game. I know you from past. We've worked on many jobs. You don't have to come in here, mate. Whatever's going on. Oh, it's all right, Andy Powell's brand new. And I'm not taking the piss out of Scottish. That's how he says it, little wimpy. So anyway, he goes in and he starts kicking in. All right, Sando, sad about your friend. I went, yeah, we shouldn't be here today, but that's my opinion. Looked at him, liar. So he goes, what's this about data breach? I went, oh, is that what you come down for? I thought it might be the wage. He went, I'll get to that. He said, but you don't come up on this site, start shouting data breach. I said, well, it is, mate. I said, anyway, I've put a wage query. I'm not here for data breach. I'm dealing with the solicitors and your proper people above you. I said, what have you brought me in for? Right, yeah, fucking it. Started just screaming. So I went, look, I'm shaking now, ready to fucking protect mode. So I've just stood up and went, look, I'm not your little whip boys what people terrify of you because you've got an ego fucking status. I said, you don't bully me, mate. I said, I'm walking off this is what you do. You get off the site, work-related stress. This is how you get them. I said, I'm fucking going off this site because I'm going to retaliate and I don't know where my head's going to go. I'm put in this cupboard by you two to fucking scream at me. Fuck you. Off the job. So I've walked out, he's panicked. Andy! Fuck off. So I walked off, when I seen Health and Safety, this, that and the other. I'm going. So I've gone out, I've gone the digs. A week, fuck all ignoring. I'm in Scotland. So I drove home, chased HR. So a week they ignored me. This, that and the other. Now they're panicking. Now I've got the emails from this point, from me leaving to getting in touch the week later, hassling them, to then 4 weeks on, this is, to each other, this is escalating, we're worried. Now I'm getting ICO, Information Commissioner's Office, on them now about giving them rent agreements. So they've had all through these things, they had to ask for a redacted version, all information off. So they've already broke data and they're meant to do it through secure, which this is what they said in court, but it's fucking embarrassing. If you're going to do it, you do it secure. Anyway, so this is all kicking in. The emails I'm getting off solicitors, the big site manager who everyone to, the little suckholes, oh, he knows me. I'm now dealing with the bosses above for the UK who are bollocking him. Why have you dealt with a wage query and gone down to him and pulled him in an office? So this is where the lies kicking for statements for courts. Little red light steward, little fucking 7 foot, 3 foot dwarf, and the fucking big fucking dopey. I've all fucking had to get together. How can we cover each other? So what their statement was, I've just randomly went for break with everyone. I just randomly thought, he's on his way down, a mile and a half away. Yeah, I'm gonna hang around. So no one's quizzed me why I'm hanging around. So the supervisor said I put a wage query in, but he never told me to wait. Although a wage query takes over a day, you're waiting for an answer. So why would I even expect an answer in 2 hours? Plus our mates just passed away, our heads are gone. The last thing, it's only an half a fair and a bank holiday. You've still got my wages. I'm not like, wow, we're kicking off. I just, where is it? Here's the query. So the manager said he was on his way down to see this shop steward over other things, and I'm hanging round, and the supervisor said he see me hanging round, and the shop steward also said, yeah, Andy was just hanging round. He's seen the site manager come to me, and I've just approached them all and started kicking off and walked off the site. Fucking unreal. And then the supervisor goes a bit further and goes, well, Andy was building up to this. He was asking about his wages last week. That's because I asked about a bank holiday, saying, I've heard rumours they don't pay if you travel up on a bank holiday. Is it right? That's all. I'm in a query. That's because someone approached me and went, you don't get paid, you know. Trying to wind me up. And, whatever. Wait for the wages. I never queried nothing. I'm not stupid. I know how the system works. I don't go against, like, yeah, I'll do my process to show you're wrong, like I do in the court. So anyway, they're getting bollock, blah, blah. But 12 weeks in now on the sick, give me £300 a week and you get your holiday pay. I'm buzzing off them. Whether I've got a job anywhere, cash in hand or anything, who gives a fuck? Spies. I had spies looking for me. Anyway, come August. So this is May, we're at August, the end. I said, look, I'm returning to site now. That was my last sick note. Really wanted off it, get rid of this. I need to push on with my life. I said, where am I going tomorrow? So now, they panic. Do a meeting. And then emailed me, we want to see, do a meeting tomorrow quick. Oh, I was like, I'm coming back 2 days, so it was like, not the next day, the day after, but can we have a meeting in the morning? So we had a meeting on call, video call. We're not going to sack you, we're not going to make a decision, just blah, blah. but you done this video on our company about data breach on these, because then went on TikTok and done a video. I went, yeah. And guess what? We're not gonna shock you. We're looking into it. I went, all right, no worries. So we know where they're going. Anyway, I said, well, I'm due back now. The next day, where we're going. So they just panicked and sacked me, although they said it takes 5 days. So they should have suspended me on full pay now, because I'm not on the sick. But they fucked that up. So anyway, sacked. So now I've got a whistleblowing case. Well, I'll explain that on a part 2 of what happened in the court. So that's how it come about. So I put a wage query in, all fucking stupidity. I've just walked off, stress related work, gone to the doctors, look, they're screaming at me, they put me in a room, I'm stressed, the force of going back knocks me sick, blah, blah, but this needs sorting out before I return, I can't sleep, it's fucking on my head, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, that's how we got a whistleblowing case. Now I'm going to call this for what it is on my next video. Corruption of Scotland employment, what happened in the whistleblowing case. And wait till I tell you, because that's a full video, 16 minutes this, that'll be about 20. And it's going to be unreal. I mean, they had to panic and start blagging me 2 days in, although I knew what they were doing, but they thought, and they shortened the case. We weren't even, 2 days in, I hadn't even finished giving all my evidence, and they shortened it. And had to take every tactic, and where he was meant to get a decision the 4th day after it took 6 weeks, because they had to decide what to write. Although by that time, like, I don't care. I would have got 140 grand minimum if they had to let me win. And it was hands down one case. Whistleblowing was the strongest right on your side. And he admitted, what I got sacked for, I went to the Information Commissioner's office and blah, 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 and it was all true, and now they got this secure system. But you shouldn't be taking them anyway. You don't have to take people's rent agreements to prove where they live. So that's where we're at. So that's what we're getting the piss took out of us. So I hope you enjoyed the video. You can see where I'm coming from. Loads more coming. I want to tell you everything, people, and we're calling them all out. No one's calling these people out like me. No one's going to be turning up, because come end of February, when they all close down, that's when we, all out. It won't be about phoning and speaking. They've had the chance. What I'm telling them is true. It's up to them to come back and try and water it down. So that's us, people. We know what's happening. So the rest of the blacklist cases, I'll speak about all of them, but this is, whistleblowing.